Hello friends, Miss Sarah and Oscar here, and welcome to another day of online learning.
Today is Tuesday, April 14th, 2020. Let's start off with our letter of the day. Today's letter is B. This is an uppercase B, and this is a lowercase b. If your name starts with the letter B, then you use the uppercase B to write it. If your name has B in it, but not at the very start, then you probably use the lowercase b. Let's listen to the sound B makes. B makes the B sound. Here are some things that start with the letter B, or the B sound. Baboon, B, baboon. Bumblebee, B, bumblebee. Butterfly, B, butterfly. Beetle, B, beetle. We listened to the letter B. Let's practice writing it. If you can, grab something to write with and something to write on. If you don't have anything to write with, that's okay. You can use your pointer finger and trace the letters in the air. Let's start with the uppercase B. We will write it 3 times. To write uppercase B, start at the skyline and draw a straight line down to the ground line, like this. Next, make 2 bumps, one between the skyline and the airplane line, and another between the airplane line and the ground line. Start at the top and go out, around, and into the airplane line. Then go out again, around, down into the ground line. Let's write another B. Start back up at the top of the skyline and draw a line down to the ground line. Go back up to the skyline to make your 2 bumps. Go out, around, down into the airplane line, then again, go out, around, and down into the ground line. Excellent job! One more time. Start back up at the skyline, draw a line down to the ground line. Go back up to the skyline to make your 2 bumps. Go out, around, down into the airplane line, then again, go out, around, down into the ground line. Let's write our lowercase b. With our lowercase b, we start with the same straight line starting at the skyline, going down to the ground line. For lowercase b, we make 1 bump between the airplane line and the ground line. So we go to the airplane line and draw out, around, down into the ground line. Again, we will write another lowercase b. Start with the straight line starting at the skyline, going down to the ground line. For the bump, go to the airplane line and draw out, around, down into the ground line. Nice job! Let's do 1 more lowercase b. Start the straight line down starting at the skyline to the ground line. And for the bump, go to the airplane line, draw out, around, down into the ground line. Fantastic writing, friends! Give yourself a round of applause. If you can, get a piece of paper to draw on, something to write with like a pencil, colored pencils, crayons, markers, whatever you'd like. And let's get ready to draw one of our spring bugs, the bumblebee. Bzzz. The bumblebee is something we just talked about with the letter B, and the word bumblebee makes the B sound 3 times, bumblebee. Let's learn how to draw it. To draw the bumblebee, I'm going to start with drawing its head. To draw its head, I'll make a circle. Next, we're going to need some more circles to make the bumblebee's eyes. I'll do 1 circle, 2 circles, and then I'll put more circles in the middle for its little eyeballs. Our bumblebee needs a smile because our bumblebee is a pretty happy guy. So I'm going to draw a curved line. It's going to be a big open smile. before I draw the rest of him, I'm going to color in his head. Now I'm going to make our bumblebee's little antenna. Those are the little lines that stick out of the top of its head. It has 2 of those. So I'll draw the first line up, then over, and then top it off with a little circle. Boop. And then I'm going to do the second one. I'll draw a line out and another little circle. Boop. Now that our bumblebee has its bumblebee head, this little guy needs a bumblebee body. So I'm going to start down round towards the bottom of his face and draw a round bumblebee body. Ready? Down, around, and up, back to his head. There we go. I kind of made mine a little bit longer than a circle, so it's like an oval. I'm going to color in my bumblebee's body yellow. Now I'll give my bumblebee some black stripes. I'll draw across his body once and twice. And then again for another stripe, across and across. And then I'm going to fill those in black. 1, 2. There's our bumblebee body. But what else does our bumblebee need? I think it needs some bumblebee wings. So on the side, I'll draw out, around, and in. I'll do the same thing on the other side. Out, around, and in for another wing. Next, I'm going to just color my wings in, like a light gray. But you can do whatever you'd like. And then I'm going to just add a line on each wing. Bzz, bzz, for some extra added bumblebee wing pizzazz. Now our bumblebee needs 6 legs because bees are insects and all insects have 6 legs. You can just draw 6 little lines like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And something else our bumblebee needs is a little bumblebee stinger. So the stinger is going to go on the bottom of the bumblebee, and I'm going to make a triangle. It will be an upside down triangle. Ready? Here's the bottom of the triangle, down and up to make our point. And then I'm going to color this in probably gray because I actually don't know what color a bumblebee stinger is. I'll have to look that up. So I'll color that guy in gray. Excellent job, my friends! And there's our bumblebee, friends. You can even add some more springtime things like flowers and the sun. So we'll put some flowers there, and then for the sun, a circle with triangles all around it for the sunbeams. Directions are important when describing things, like where things are and where you're going. We're going to learn about some of these words with the help of this book. Inside, outside, upside down. The authors of this book are Stan and Jan Bernstein. Going in. Inside. Inside a box. Oh, now he's upside down. Inside a box, upside down. Going out. Outside. Outside in a box, upside down. Going on a truck. Outside in a box, upside down. Going to town on a truck. Outside in a box, upside down. Falling off the truck. Coming out, right side up. Mama, Mama, I went to town. Inside, outside, upside down. Now it's time for another story. The title of today's story is The Shape of Me and Other Stuff. The author of our story is Dr. Seuss. You know, it makes a fellow think. The shape of you, the shape of me, the shape of everything I see. A bug, a balloon, a bed, a bike. No shapes are ever quite alike. Just think about the shape of beans and flowers and mice and big machines. Just think about the shape of strings and elephants and other things. The shape of lips, the shape of ships, the shape of water when it drips. Peanuts and pineapples, noses and grapes, everything comes in different shapes. Why, George, you're right! And think about the shape of gum, the many shapes of chewing gum. And the shape of smoke and marshmallows and fires, and mountains and roosters and horses and tires. And the shape of camels, the shape of bees, and the wonderful shapes of backdoor keys. And the shapes of spider webs and clothes. And speaking of shapes, now just suppose you were shaped like these, or those, or shaped like a blog, or a garden hose. Of all the shapes we might have been, I say hooray for the shapes we're in.
Wonderful listening, friends. Thank you so much for joining. If you're looking for more to do today, you can do some artwork, or you can put on some music and dance to your favorite songs. You could do some stretching and deep breathing, go outside and enjoy some fresh air, or even watch something that makes you happy and smile. Thank you so much for joining. Have a super day.